Managing limited resources is an ongoing challenge for public school administrators as they strive to provide the best possible education to students. In addition to making difficult decisions about resource allocation, including budget, staff, and technology, administrators must tackle the crucial aspect of staffing. As the principal supervisor for several magnet schools, one of my primary responsibilities was to allocate staff positions to schools. Now, once I received the initial allocation for each school, I would meet with the principals to discuss their needs. Because my schools were magnet schools, we had to wait for parents and students to select our schools and complete their magnet acceptance requirements. After scheduling all accepted students, we would review the teacher loads to determine if we needed to make shifts or request additional allocations. Well, of course, you know what my principals wanted. Not to make shifts, but additional allocations. And while I wanted to support my principal's request, budget constraints limited the number of teachers and staff we could hire as a district. Therefore, my options to support my schools were limited. So while I wanted to expand access to our programs, unfortunately, based on my initial number of allocations, I had to reduce their allocations most of the time, which limited the expansion of our magnet programs. However, by leveraging creative scheduling and shifting resources, we could maintain staffing levels despite budget constraints. Now let's delve into the complexity of staffing in public schools, which is an essential resource for student success. We'll also explore some strategies administrators can employ to optimize the learning environment and meet the needs of students. Now, why is this so important? Well, it's important because staffing is a crucial factor in ensuring a conducive learning environment and meeting the diverse needs of students. So administrators must ensure that they have qualified teachers and support staff to maintain an optimal student-teacher ratio and provide necessary services. However, limited resources can hinder hiring additional personnel or offering competitive salaries. So public school administrators face numerous challenges regarding staffing due to limited resources. So let's explore a couple of these challenges and their implications. The first is budget constraints. You see, limited budgets can restrict administrators' ability to hire additional staff. Schools heavily rely on government funding and allocating resources for staffing while balancing other essential needs. Well, it becomes a juggling act. So budget constraints can lead to larger class sizes, increased teacher workload, and a reduced number of people to provide student support services. The next area is competitive salaries. You see, limited resources may also impact the competitiveness of teacher salaries. Now, we recognize that salaries are not the be-all, end-all for attracting and retaining highly qualified teachers. However, it is crucial for student success to have highly qualified teachers. Still, inadequate compensation can make recruiting and retaining top talent difficult. So this challenge becomes more prominent when neighboring districts or private schools offer higher salaries, creating a competitive disadvantage for public schools. So while the staffing challenges posed by limited resources are significant, administrators can employ alternative strategies to maximize the availability of resources. So here are a few approaches that can be effective. Staff schedule optimization. Yes, administrators can optimize staff schedules to maximize efficiency. By carefully analyzing student enrollment trends, class sizes, and resource availability, administrators can adjust schedules to minimize the need for additional staff while maintaining an optimal student-teacher ratio. Now, this approach ensures that existing resources are utilized effectively. Another way is leveraging technology, because technology can be a valuable tool in addressing staffing challenges. Administrators can leverage educational technology to support teaching and administrative tasks, thereby reducing the burden on teachers and support staff. For example, online learning platforms, educational software, and virtual collaboration tools can enhance instructional delivery and streamline administrative processes. This will enable educators to do more with limited resources. The next area is collaboration and partnerships. Administrators can explore collaborative initiatives and partnerships to share resources and expertise. Collaborating with other schools, districts, or community organizations can help mitigate staffing challenges. For example, sharing specialized staff across multiple schools, such as counselors or media specialists. Well, this can optimize their utilization and provide services to a larger student population. I love this quote. The quote says, "It's about having the right people with the right abilities in the right place at the right time." This is a quote from Trust CI. You see, managing limited resources, including staffing, is an ongoing challenge for public school administrators. And while budget constraints and competitive salaries pose obstacles, administrators can employ strategies such as staff schedule optimization, leveraging technology, and fostering collaboration. This will make the most of available resources. So by adopting these approaches discussed, administrators can create an optimal learning environment, enhance student-teacher interactions, and provide the necessary support to meet the diverse needs of students.